C3.ai focuses on developing and delivering enterprise AI applications that enable organizations to harness the power of big data, machine learning, and predictive analytics. Their goal is to help businesses optimize, process, improve decision making, and drive digital transformation through the use of AI. Their product suite include C3.ai Suite. This is a comprehensive platform that allows organizations to design, develop, and deploy enterprise-scale AI applications. It includes tools for data integration, model deployment, and application development. These C3.ai applications are industry-specific AI applications built on the C3.ai Suite. Examples include applications for energy management, predictive maintenance, fraud detection, and customer relationship management. The C3.ai Ex Machina, this product focuses on facilitating data science and machine learning workflows. It aims to empower data scientists and business analysts to collaborate on building and deploying machine learning models. C3.ai's customer base includes large enterprises and organizations across different sectors. Customers often seek to leverage AI to gain insight from their data, automate processes, and enhance decision-making capabilities. Let's take a look at the stock analysis. In analyzing the current price performance of C3.ai, there are several things that we want to take into account on the business side and the stock side. Number one, the business side is certainly not stellar as far as profitability and growth. We'll take a look at those numbers here as well. But in terms of the price activity of the chart pattern, we're looking for several things. In essence, most of the time when we see a stock, you can see what it has done here. It's had a massive run up here last year, retraced, had this big move here when NVIDIA and all the other AI stocks were really moving higher. And then ultimately, in a retracement, fundamentals take over. The company's got to be making money. Otherwise, it just becomes speculation, and all of those people leave the trade. And that's what happened here. The stock dropped from $40 all the way back to $22, $23. Now, in this downtrend, now you can see that it's stabilizing again for a length of time here. For quite a while, actually, it's stabilized right around that $21, $22 range. Also, at what's called a Fibonacci retracement around this 618 retracement level. 50% retracement of a stock trend, which is this high point and this low point, just simply means that the stock has moved back against that trend 50% of that. A Fibonacci ratio of 61.8 or 62% is a proportional relationship that is utilized a lot for this particular purpose, for support, resistance, supply, demand zones. This is proven to be a very high demand zone at this point. There's nobody left to sell. Everybody that has sold has done so, and so the stock is no longer moving down. It's now starting to move back up again. There are two parts to this. Obviously, the value of the company. There is going to be a present value of the future earnings of the company, but then there's also the market's perspective of those earnings, whether they're good, whether they're improving, whether they think they're improving, whether they are actually doing that. That's what the market is deciding. That's why the stock price is so volatile, is because there is a certain value that the company is producing, but the market is trying to decide what that is. And that's obviously all over the place right now. So at this point, we are seeing momentum starting to shift back to the upside. We're seeing this area here. We're looking for different key areas of support and resistance. The stock has now broken out of this entire basing mess. It's moved up above that area now and is now starting to move up. A decent move today at 7%. But now that it's up above this area, this creates a new floor for the stock. So that's an area that you can set up your risk profile to say, if I buy the stock today and it drops below a certain level, let's call it $22, then something's wrong and I need to be out. So you can define what your risk is as you're going into that stock and going into that trade. And that's essentially what that would be. We're talking about a trade versus a long-term investment. Long-term investment, somebody's going to buy it at any price point and just close their eyes and then open their eyes in 3 years or 5 years or 10 years and say, well, what's the stock worth at this point now? looking for early entry, this is a great location because now you're getting new demand. For whatever reason, the market is anticipating something is happening. Then the company obviously has to deliver on what the market is anticipating. And there are different levels of acceleration, different levels of winning, I guess you want to call it that, on this uptrend. This next level is 29.52. It'll climb up above that, and then that becomes the new floor. The next level is that 34. It becomes this support area, and then it'll work on breaking that overall move. Ultimately, if it's going to go higher, it'll go through that process and continue from there. This is a good early entry location for this when you have a trend that moves higher, retraces, finds support, and then starts to move back up again. And the company is doing that currently. In terms of fundamental analysis, it's pretty horrendous still. It is ranked high because of its performance over the last year. Price performance versus company performance. ROE is negative. The annual EPS 16%. The quarterly EPS at 3%, and the quarterly sales negative 15%. So it's got some work to do. There's no question, but it is in that world, that AI world, where if it is attracting customers, there could be lots of reasons why the company is not producing on a fundamental side of things, but the price activity for a trade is looking compelling at these levels. I found this stock using the TradersPro new buy scan. This is just a fixed scan that we have based on our algorithmic buy signals, and you can see that it came into that list top 10 or so. It's ranked at 97. It's currently, because of that performance that it's had, it's pulling that in, and it's looking for still high-ranked stocks that have new buy signals. That can be found under the new buy list in the TradersPro software. If you don't have full access to the site and software, you can sign up with a link below, and we look forward to having you. If you'd like to be able to analyze these stocks and utilize the TradersPro software, there is a link provided for you at the bottom of the video. We'd love to have you. If you find value in these video presentations on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to click on the bell icon so that anytime we have an update, you are alerted to that. Thank you.